Hello, well, welcome. So during lockdown, what else is there to do? Well, today I've done an aerial, so we're going to talk about that. So I bought one of these TVs, Cello, however you want to pronounce it. Cracking TV, works off 12 volts, and I've now wired that into the van. The wire comes through in the corner and goes to an existing 12 volt point that I had anyway for the active antenna and Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's a great TV, works off 12 volts. However, the signal was shocking. Couldn't get a signal at all. And I'd used, if you can see there, I've got a high gain indoor antenna. It was about £10. They come in various forms, but pretty much the same electronics inside, i.e. obviously not a lot, because like I say, I get no signal. It didn't matter where I put that in the van, indoors, I could not get a signal. Not at home anyway. I think we've had it once. We must have been in an area of very high power transmission. So what I've done, rather than buy another one and waste my money, I've got a coil of wire. This is just your basic TV coax. I bought some connectors, and we're going to make our own. So we'll see how to do that now. Okay, so what have we got? Well, we've got some RG6 cable, we've got a couple of pair of cutters, we've got a Stanley knife, not too sharp, and we've got a standard electrician screwdriver, and we've got one male connector, standard TV aerial connector. So what I'm going to do, just so we're not dealing with the whole reel for this video, I'm going to remove a section of cable. Okay, so what you want for your antenna is about 6 inches of cable, so about there, and we cut the outer insulation, but not too deep. What you don't want to do is cut through the braid that's inside, so just a gentle cut, just enough to expose the braid there. This Stanley knife is fairly blunt, so it's absolutely perfect for the job. Okay, you can just score along the top just to relieve the tension, and then what we can do is peel back the black insulation. There we go, remove that. So then what you're left with is this braid. So if you take your screwdriver and gently unpick this braid, don't need to be fierce about it, because you don't want to break the strands if you can avoid it. Still left with a nice cable at the end. So take all your braid wires, make sure you've got them all, don't want any strays, and then just start to twist your cable there. Okay, so that's your braid twisted. You can remove this silver foil, just snip a corner and remove that. So what you're left with is your braid and your inner copper core with its insulation on. Now you don't actually need to remove that. All you need to do really now is bend that way bend that way, and you would mount that ideally to something plastic, which is why I use the coat hanger. You could mount it to wood, but remember, wood is good, plastic is fantastic. So any wood you use potentially could decrease the amount of signal coming into this. So if you could use plastic, that's ideal. So mount that to the plastic, and then that goes in the skylight. So on the other end, you need to put the connector. So get rid of this. So for this end, all you need to do is remove approximately 1 centimetre, 10 millimeters of the black insulation. Okay, and then peel that back, making sure you've got all the strands. Don't want any stray strands. Again, you can snip the corner of the foil because the foil isn't needed. So then what you're left with is the white inner insulation. So about 2 millimeters up from the braid, you can now score that. It's very windy today. Remove that. Okay, reveal the copper core, and then take a connector, pull it apart. So got the end cap. Don't forget to put this on your cable first. Then there's a cable grip that goes over there like so. So then what you should be able to see is a couple of millimeters of insulation, no braid coming through there. That's important. Put on the inner connector. Now, for security, you could solder that if you've got a soldering iron. It's not essential because you will get contact there. And then push on your barrel, bring this up to there and screw together. Now when you get resistance, just keep going, because what you will want to do is overcome the pressure of the cable grip. So keep going till as tight as you can, and there you have it. You should have a nice solid connector. Whoops, a bit more. There we go. So there's no copper coming through this end, so that's good. And there you go. That would plug in your TV, and that's on your coat hanger. And that's all there is to it. So you could come up with different designs for how you mount this, suit your needs. And like I say, I'm going to put a male and female join in mine, and then I have the option of putting on different antennas, or can simply remove it if I need to remove it for any reason. So there you go.
Itself is a good size and has a balcony. Upstairs is a bathroom and two.
Okay, so I've now put a male and female connector on the cable, so I can detach this antenna if I need to. If you want, you can always slightly trim the ends of the cable just to improve the signal strength. Hopefully your signal strength is good enough anyway and you won't need to do that. But it's a great solution, this, if you don't want to put anything on the roof and drill some more holes in your van. But works for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Adios. Anyway, after a few more experiments, I've put a connector block on the end of the cable, and I've come up with a square antenna design. And the cables there in that corner don't actually meet. So essentially, it's a coat hanger, but it doesn't meet at the top. And that gives me the best signal in that window space. 25 on the meter on the TV, which was 100% quality. So give it a go.